knows she's not stalked. She has been hit.
I want you
Just gonna take it.
You stayed through
to
that.
make this
Really not impressed.
get this crew home.
Okay, it's gonna. No one's playing the pallet. Okay. He needs to find one supervisor. That's what's his challenge. Is anyone walking this? No. It's pulse coming through, but the hitting is coming. He's going to try Okay, this is like he lost a valuable resource here now.
I must speak.
In our medical bay, we cover space. You'll be dealing with
And
Yeah.
me now.
they've just not bothered with
The circumstances have changed.
I'd say so.
The loss
I'm
of our vessel
already
requires
impressed.
that we modify our agreement.
I've been giving that some thought. I'm willing to let you stay on board.
I'm impressed with how the survivors are playing this, especially this
Once
Nia,
we're safely out of board
this
territory,
Claudette, that is literally crouching by the loop, but he doesn't know about it.
shake hands and part company.
I think this sense of smell.
Insufficient.
It's coming through.
Our latest tactical
Wait.
projections indicate
No,
that
was
the
he
war will be
99?
lost by
No, she
then.
was not. She was not. She was not like 100%.
Zaka
The
wasn't
nearest
well.
Borg vessel is 40 light years away. You will reverse course and take us to it.
Like, exposure.
Even at maximum warp, that's a 5-day journey. In the wrong direction.
This time.
We're supposed to be heading out of board space, not deeper into it.
There is no alternative.
That's a bit of a problem for
Allowing
the
the
survivors.
original
If you always guarantee it,
around.
then that's
It's
such
too
a time
dangerous.
waste that you pretty much cannot do gens.
Denying our request is also
Like, it's
dangerous.
so cute how they've split up on two little units
I'll
where
think
we
about
have Meg killing Nia and Claudette 1 and Claudette 2. And they've been doing this for the last couple minutes. And
A 5-day
Zaka,
trip
like,
back
he
into the heart of
can't
Borg
quite
territory.
break through. And they've been somehow
too
really,
risky.
really aware of their
With
own
those drones
status,
and the nanoprobes
when
on
it
board,
comes
we
to
might as well
being
have a
stalked.
bullseye painted on our
Because
hull.
they never send the
We're a
person
prime
that's most
target
vulnerable.
for
And even when
species
they got
8472.
caught,
We
they did a
never
great
survived
job. I
another
think the
attack.
last gen might be within
What is the
proper
alternative?
distance
Okay,
here.
Zaka, I think
he's
We're
Zaka
not
had
this
His
alliance.
power barely comes
Here
back
and
in
now.
time. If they hit a
We're gonna
skill
drop
check
the
to
Borg off on the
Okay,
next
so-
uninhabited planet.
Oh, I think Zaka had
the
a
nanoprobes and take our
bad
chances
read
alone.
there, and they actually
They went
weren't.
for a board
They were
ship to pick
actually
them up
walking
and
the
finish
gen.
the weapon.
Oh, that was
I'm
a
in
bad
command
rotation
now,
by
and I
him.
have
He
to do
kind of
what I
like
think
went
is best for
to
this
look
crew.
for the reset, but there were actually
Tom,
two
I
people
want you to
walking his
scan for the
generator,
nearest uninhabited
and
planet and
that
set a
gave
course.
the gen
Aye, sir.
almost
I
completed
must caution
95.
you,
Now he needs to be
Commander.
really careful.
The Borg may not
He
go
needs a mistake
quietly.
from the survivor
You're
side.
probably gonna see. You're probably gonna see
Bring that
Nia
female drone to the ready
killed
room.
in like the next
Dismissed.
second or two. So now he has to spend a bit of time here, but he also
Once
has to worry
we've
about the other
beamed
gen
you to the
getting down.
surface,
The only
we'll
thing
send
he
down
can
the
do is
nanoprobes
get
and
it
all our
down
research.
Unacceptable. We don't have
Oh,
time.
This is
Yeah,
open
bro.
for
On
discussion.
the Corvette
I'm
that
not turning
matters,
this ship
but
around.
they just never give it.
You're getting what you wanted.
Oh,
Let's
this is.
just be
that.
part ways amicably.
Playing it super safe with a distance.
There is another option.
You saw the other Claudette. He's
We
gonna
could
switch target.
assimilate your
Lots coming
vessel.
in.
If a single drone steps 1
And,
millimeter out of
yeah,
that cargo bay,
surprised if
I'll decompress the entire
Oh, the
deck.
gen is done.
He won't pose much of a threat
That's
floating in
that's
space.
incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
When your captain
Well
first
done.
From here on
approached
out,
us, we
needless to say, I
suspected
think
that
he's-
it would prove
His build
impossible to
obviously
maintain.
was-
One thing,
Jane Jans.
yeah, one thing you
You are
absolutely have to
erratic.
encounter, like in the comp setting, the
Disorganized.
survivors have like 0 procs. Literally
Every
everything's bad.
decision
No
is
exhaustion,
debated.
nothing.
Every
Quality
action
tower.
is questioned.
Obviously, this is no
Every
coincidence.
individual
Survivors played
entitled to
really well,
their
and they had
own
a lot of
small
tools
opinion.
that they normally wouldn't be afforded to. And then
You lack
Zaka, I
harmony,
would say, did a fairly
cohesion,
good job playing around, at least until
greatness.
this final situation. But
Oh, that was rough.
Eddie's, I still can't
It will
believe how
be
well they
your
played the
undoing.
late game. It was mad impressive.
Escort our guest back to the cargo bay.
Yeah, G to the G. That was Ghostface. I mean, it's like hard because the usual win con is like get one out, keep your 3 gen. You can't really go for that, right? You cannot do that with the setting and the rules that we have here. What you have to consider, the survivors made few mistakes, but in the end they played well enough and they were coordinated enough and they were absolutely aware of who was dogs.
You know what, Feds? I mean, you're right, but I'm also reading in the chat that
Making a
comp
decision.
people aren't even good.
If it were only a matter of going against the orders of my
Right?
superior officer.
Like, comp people are not even good. Wow.
They're not even
Just
good.
my
The
captain.
last 3 games were the killers absolutely fucking put an amazing display and dominated in settings that were
Hope
really,
you
really
understand.
difficult. I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen. And I'm just gonna use my selective memory to just reinforce my out of the existing opinions. So sorry about that.
Like, it's always the nature of the showcases, right? Someone is always looking bad. It's like, wow, this sucks. I would do it so much better than you.
Species 8472
It always happens. This is how it is.
010,
Zaka
grid
did
19.
yes. I think he played really well.
8 planets
Like, he got
destroyed.
survival stakes. And
312
one thing also
vessels
to say
disabled.
about the Ghostface set, it's very make or break it, where either you get a few hooks or you get over the hump and you get a fuck.
Control
It's
the
like,
Alpha
I
Quadrant
don't know,
vessel and take
he
it
had a
into
very
the
early
alien
down
realm.
in a real match.
We
Like, if this would be
understand.
comp rules, then that early down would have been so hard to come back from on the survivor side because there are no reset
We
packs.
probably would have seen a repeat of the other games.
Yeah.
Like in the other games.
Class H move, oxygen, argon, atmosphere.
It'll do. Take us out of warp and enter orbit.
Aye, sir.
Tuvok,
I don't
stand by
think
to transport
Zaka
the
played
Borg
that
directly
bad.
from the cargo
No,
bay.
I just-
After they're on the surface, have security run a sweep.
Reading
Power fluctuations in the deflector array.
Cause,
Like,
Looks
you
like the
can't
board
always
have
look at the
access to
result.
deflector
and just
control.
see
They're trying to
the
realign the
message. It
emitters.
just doesn't work.
shut them out.
Does it work? I don't know. Here's some escapes.
Bypass security protocols.
So can you tell us what we're seeing?
Next one is going to be a bit of a spicy one. It's going to be Oni.
They're emitting a
Funnily
resonant
enough,
graviton beam.
The best Onis.
It's creating another singularity.
Reverse course.
I think at least. He's
We're fighting intense gravimetric distortion. I can't break free.
it's gonna be an interesting
Bridge to
set.
cargo
This is
bay
Cool
two.
Tower. It's
Stop what
Oni's
you're
is the
doing or I'll
stronger killer,
depressurize
if you
that
didn't
deck
know,
and
if you
blow you
haven't
out
looked
into
at the killers.
space.
He's pretty far by the
This
top.
is your final warning.
He's a bit more punishing. He can punish survival stakes a lot more.
Do it.
And if you miss position against Oni, the game. So. How about after the last set?
Decompression cycle complete.
We can Zaka did not forget.
A single warning survives.
No, I can ask. Why would they?
Report. We appear to have crossed an interdimensional rift.
1 minute time.
We left our galaxy. Our stars, our planets.
Let's see.
Recalibrating sensors.
So I think Claire has
The
something
entire
like
region is
it's
filled
like
with
1
some kind of organic.
14,000. I think Femma is like 8,000 if I'm not mistaken. Like sky high. Aku is also like 5k plus at least. And the YAR is probably 40. So we're looking at like
Report to the
easily
cargo.
over 30k hours.
Repressurize cargo bay two.
I think. Oh,
Tuvok,
that's quite a bit of us. That's more than 5. Much rest. Oh, the killer. I don't know how much.
Is already converging to our position. 3 hours, 17 minutes.
Well, I don't know what Zaka's doing, but like, really solid this game.
Biomolecular force.
you started this war. Didn't you? Our galaxy wasn't big enough for you? You had to conquer new territory? This race fought back. A species as malevolent as your own.
Oh my god.
And the people that are interested, we're not going to be like we have so
Species
many other people
8472 was more resistant than we anticipated.
I don't
Their technology is biogenically engineered. It is superior to that of all other species.
Next week we're doing a Trash Talker showcase. All the Trash Talkers can...
They are the apex of biological evolution. Their assimilation would have greatly added to our own infection.
So instead of assimilating these aliens, you opened a door
If
for
this
them
audio's
to
bug,
our
we're gonna
galaxy.
cancel.
There is only one course of action. Destroy them first. My subspace link to the collective has been weakened by the interdimensional rift. I cannot signal for help. We are alone. We must construct a complement of biomolecular warheads and modify your weapons to launch them.
We can't
Got a better idea. Why don't you open up that rift again?
If I do that,
You got a lot of hearts.
Alright, so we have one of the most
Go ahead.
pumping maps. We have Cold Tower,
On my way.
a variety of perks on the survivor side, form,
Captain. As you can see, I've prepared and some Kim, the captain.
That what it is, Jesus.
Did I see a sprint burst there? Oh, he doesn't want to get zoned. I think it was. Yeah, but the problem is the window's blocked in the zone.
Have a 45 years back to what would you have
Is it a hit? Oh, barely. Okay, this is a quite early hit.
And so did I.
One thing too that is to be considered, this side of the map is getting completely dried of pellets. And this is also not one side. Ooh.
We've only got one more left to worry
two
about.
survivors.
We should try to disable
Oh, that's
and get
trouble
back to the
though.
Delta Quadrant.
So this is a hit, and there's still they're in big trouble here. Because now only has power.
You think they're in big trouble?
Yeah, they are.
What did you say there?
I want to help Tinker.
I think they're in big trouble.
Those aliens attack.
Because now they're too injured, and there's like, look, he's still gonna get blood. They're too injured, he's still gonna get blood. The next power is gonna be easy. He has a regen on the bottom side,
I
but
was
it's kind of
linked to a
high, I
collective
think,
once.
so...
Remember? I had a neurotransceiver embedded in my spine.
Probably.
I know who we're
I'm gonna
dealing
tell you
with.
why this could have been.
We've got to get rid of that last board and take our chances alone.
The killer
It
does
won't
not like water
work.
show up blood on the ground.
Ooh!
There are two wars going on. One out
Okay. We saw sprint person for that one, yeah? So definitely he's expecting someone. And sprint person usually comes... And sprint burst is up now, and the power's over, so now the hook track is probably gonna come through. I'd imagine.
Meanwhile, we see Neo finishing a gem. Very good. Honestly, they came out of this situation in a relatively okay spot.
I agree, that's a good recovery.
This Painters, I think, is going to hit nothing if it's done.
Besides that, the guy is like you can see he's off for 15 seconds. So the that's not gonna happen. Which means it can easily snowball in full power, and also you get gem regression.
Really scary. Oh dear lord. Or is a little bit discombobulated, but he adapts.
Ambitious.
Again, he's trying to shoot the area. Swap does a good job disappearing. Let's see if he manages to sniff them out.
He's gonna go back now. The hook. moving down a perfect route.
Yeah, I don't think he expected that. Yeah, his power was really short. He thought he had no weight.
I think he tried to pull it off. Kind of like this. Yeah.
Send the ninja person.
Toxic glass one is kind of weird. But this is, he kind of let go of his pressure. Now the survivors can do a lot. They are getting gen progress done, and I feel like they're kind of getting into their rhythm a little bit. Let's do more brothers. That's an injured person. There's no safety around that at all. Holy shit! Get the patience on that. Okay, this is a pen that's coming in. I don't know.
So he rubbed his nose against the side of the shack to force what seemed to be a 50-50. Meg didn't want to walk, but she also didn't want to stand still. So she went in between according to a locker and somehow she got caught.
They had a really rough spot now because there's regen, there's eruption, there's power, he blocked it. Now he can go out. And what are we doing? Oh, the patience on that! Oh my god, she didn't drop it! That was insane.
Okay, so we look up and turn a bit sharper. It's kind of funny because the Colette thought she was in a 1v1, but this guy's like, nah, I'm just trying to find somebody else. I think I have a bit of a similar issue as
I think it's like they are, he's playing extremely aggressively and he's trying to catch them off guard with his rotations, but it's simply just not working. Yeah, true. That is absolutely true.
Like sending a ninja person for a rescue.
Wait, is he back to M1 now? I think he might be honestly out of everything.
Yeah, it's also really helpful that Meg passively, because they're not going to have like one good block. And a very useful flashlight. I don't think it's so useful to come players up.
There's not enough block. We need to get one might, I think. Which is gonna be difficult. I don't know, he really seems to be interested in... He's not happy with the regen, he wants everything.
Alright, so we've explained how this is like a difficult wall. But let's also think about the fact that this is a killer that can very quickly find you if you're not careful.
Ooh.
So, that was a good light.
That was nice. Oh boy. So, yeah, well, we need a hit here. Otherwise, this is not gonna... Every second that he spends without his power now is detrimental. This gen is almost done. The two gens almost done.
It's actually really tense, dude. Like, they can sit on these gens and they're gonna get done.
Yeah.
I think Zaka needs to find the egg, and I think this team has been extremely good at protecting their weaker teammates once they're vulnerable and then unfold and so on. People on the faraway jet work together and you have to split the really try to make it for blood upstairs. But this was done by...
Ooh, okay. Wow, that's a golden fight.
The epic loot, actually. Yeah. And now he has probably one more power usage. One more.
This needs to hit.
Oh gosh!
That is a great lock of force.